Woohoo! We're live! Yay! We're so excited to be here. We can't even tell you. We'll explain more about that in just a second. I'll give a minute or so for some of y'all to come in. If you are here, remember we can't necessarily see your name in the comments box with the StreamYard broadcasting that we're using. But please feel free to pop a comment in there, an emoji, or something that lets us know that you are here. And that if you're getting an aha or a breakthrough or something really cool, put it in the comments below. We always love to interact with you. So, without further ado, I'm going to welcome my guest today. So Marie-Kavitz is the founder of Face Yoga Passion and is passionate about teaching women how to control their aging facial process in a natural way that is non-toxic and non-invasive. She is committed to empowering women to gain more self-confidence and an overall sense of well-being without surgery or external processes whenever possible. The first certified yoga teacher in all of Quebec, Marie joins us from Montreal. Bienvenue et welcome.
Merci. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Christy, I've been so excited about meeting you. We've had a little bit of a lapse time 2 days ago, but we're back on track. So,
thank you. And thank you for being here, just for all of our guests to know that this is actually our third attempt at this interview, and so I'm just so grateful that it's actually happening. We are live, and we're gonna dive right in today. So, face yoga, tell me more. It's not something I know a ton about, but I'm really curious and interested to know what you want to share with us about face yoga and how it helps.
So many things.
Yeah.
First of all, face yoga is a technique that allows the skin to create more bounciness, to become toner, to tone the skin. So we're bringing in the oxygen directly to the body. We are relearning how to breathe because we are breathing, but we're not all breathing in the most proper and the most efficient way. So by bringing the breath, Christy, through the blood system that is penetrating the muscles, we are toning our muscles. By toning our muscles, we're allowed to create a foundation to the skin. So we're working from the inside out. By allowing our muscles to become firmer, we're creating that foundation, so it allows to reduce the wrinkles and the sagging skin. So it's a natural way that people are not aware that it exists because we're working, as I mentioned, from the inside out. So far, we've worked our muscles for our body. I don't know if you do. I do know you do. You hike. I do know you're very. I don't know if you do jog. I don't know if you jog or not. But what exactly do you do apart from hiking?
Hike, ski, bike.
Well, that's a lot already. Okay, so we're used to moving our bodies.
Yes.
And how do you feel after you've had a fantastic day of skiing? How do you feel?
Elated. I'm thinking also ballet as well. Like those are the things that just light me up. I feel fabulous.
And same thing. Face yoga allows you to feel that mind and body connection. I've been doing hatha yoga for 30 years, so it's always been part of my life. However, you don't have to learn or know yoga to do face yoga because it's all a process. The process allows you to bring forth the fact that our muscles in our face, we're not just dealing with the face though, we're dealing with the whole upper body, Christy. So it's from the waist up. Yes. Even from your feet, actually, up. Because if your posture, we're in North America, and everything is, we're working from this part, the shoulders, the neck, right? The head, we're down, we're working on the computer like crazy hours. There's no air popping in this space. So I'm bringing people forth. Relax, realize where you are. Where are your tense muscles? In the neck, in the shoulder area. Everything is from your posture. Everything starts from the posture, from the hip up. If you are crooked, your head become asymmetry. If you realize that your posture is straight, you're able to create a symmetry face.
Okay.
So go ahead, Christy.
Yeah, I just like some of the things you just said there really resonate and land well. Like one of the things that I notice working with women, especially high achieving women, super focused, busy, savvy, and they're often moms and doing many other things as on top of running a business or at a high level in their profession, is they lose their sense of breathing and their connection to that breath. And the way that we're focusing in such a unilateral way, looking forward at a screen so often, we are forgetting to get that breath down into that diaphragm, and we're sort of staying up in this zone, and there's not a lot of flow happening. So totally that resonates, and it's a big part of that burnout process.
It definitely, and not only that, I also have a program for businesses, well-being in the business world, people working from home. So I have a whole program that deals for people working from home. They're alone, and they have that's another thing, they have red eyes, dry, irritated eyes, because we're spending hours and hours and hours on these computers. We have to take care of these poor little things because we can't change them. You know, we can cut our hair and change the color of our hair, great, but our eyes are precious.
Yeah.
So I have exercises to irrigate, to bring the blood system back again to your eye sockets. Same thing for the jaw area. There are so many people, 1 client out of 3 from my clients have jaw problems. They're grinding their teeth at night.
Yes.
So you can do exercises before you go to bed to alleviate all that pressure, because you have no idea how the jaw area is so strong, but it brings a lot of tension. So we relearn how to release, because we're working also on acupressure points that are on the forehead. We release the acupressure points on the eyes, the cheekbone area, the jaw area. So it also relieves pressure with headaches, because when you have eye problems, you have the headaches that are linked directly.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have any idea how many muscles we have in our face?
You
Out
know,
of curiosity,
sort of, yes. And you better tell us just to be sure. Because I might get that wrong.
That's okay, it doesn't matter. It's just a guess. I'm just asking you. We have over 45 muscles.
Yeah, look at that. Love it. I love it. Me and anatomy are like one. I adore that. Okay. So yeah. So can you hold that up again for us? I would actually love for everyone to see that again.
Because I have other muscles I want to show you specifically. This is
sure,
like,
yeah, just to get a sense of all those tiny little muscles. We see a face and it looks like the single profile, but underneath, look at all of the diversity.
I'm just showing you, those are all the big muscles. I didn't even show you the smaller muscles.
Awesome. Let's hop into that.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into the whole thing is, as I mentioned, if you're using our body for exercise, we can exercise our face a few minutes a day. Yeah. What is so amazing about face yoga, first of all, my main mission, I really want women to know that there's other things than Botox and injections. Sure. It's a multi-billion industry, because women do not know, and men, I have men who are using Botox more and more, that we can do this naturally, the natural route. It can be done by doing your dishes, by walking outside, incorporating in your yoga routine. Actually, Christy, what is really cool is that you can do your face yoga, get results by watching Netflix.
Okay, tell us more.
So that's the only exercise that you can get results sitting down on your bum. So that can be done. Anyways, all that to say that it is, and you feel when you connect with your body. That's my whole purpose. I want women and men to know that you can reconnect with your body. There's exercises you can do in the afternoon when you're working to boost up your energy level. There's exercises to wake up. Actually, I have a beautiful video that I'm going to offer people later on, talk to you later, just to wake up your face in the morning, a face ritual morning routine to bring out more radiant face, so we can reduce the wrinkles Yes. The 11 lines, the crow feet. Yes. The double chins. Yes, that can be done. However, you also realize that you are reducing all the tension that's been built up for years through stress, anxiety, accidents, operations, traumas that we don't even know that are there.
Yes.
It's really fundamental to understand that. I'll give you an example, Christy. Let me show you for the forehead. I know a lot of people in North America have a lot of headaches. Let me show you the forehead. The frontalis muscle starts directly from on top of the eyebrows all the way behind the head. Do you see this part?
Yes.
This part, there's a lot of people who have headaches that are right here.
Yes.
So by doing massages and these exercises, you release and you reduce these headaches. Some of them are locked here and here, and some of them are locked right here in the frontalis.
Yes. Yes. So here's what I'm really loving about what you're saying is that there are very simple solutions to some common problems that people can do right in the comfort of their own home in just minutes. So it's not complicated. They don't need to go anywhere, and they can quite effortlessly reduce their own levels of stress, pain, or tension just by doing a few simple things. And
Absolutely.
they may not realize that, yeah, they have the capacity to do that.
And I've created my whole program. It's been online even before COVID.
Yeah.
So everything is done online, and I coach you through Zoom, allowing to make sure that you have your personal request, personal needs that are catered to, and be able to get to another level. Because we're women, we understand each other. We want to look good. We want to maintain and that respect of ourselves. We want to look into the mirror and say, "Hey, hi, I'm still here," and not looking to see your mom that's there all of a sudden, or your dad that's in front of you. You just pass in front of the mirror and you say, "Whoa, what happened here?"
Yeah.
Well, that can be done, and having also quite a bit of fun through the whole process.
I love that. I just want to ask one thing that's just sort of come to my mind before you walk us through any more of the muscles you want to show us and the exercises that we want to do today. But I wonder, based out of Montreal, Quebec, and I know you've spent some time working abroad in Paris, across the world, have you found that I just, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, having that sort of French influence and like having traveled and spent a lot of time in Paris, and that there's such a natural commitment to beauty in an empowering way, like that. Yes, like what I heard there is like you don't have to hit a certain point in your life and all of a sudden that's it. It's like this is a continuum of feeling good and looking good, not for
not just the aesthetic. It's not just the aesthetic that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the power that I'm offering women to get to take back that power. And I'm sorry, I'm 70. I'm still going to wear a beautiful blouse. I'm sorry. I'm still going to put a bit of lipstick, and I want to feel good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good and feel good. That's my whole process, the mind and body connection.
Yeah.
Because I'm turning 55 in January, and for me, it's allowing me to realize that, hey, I don't feel 55. I don't.
So, you don't look it, you don't act it. I love it. Whatever that means. But yeah.
I don't, and I really don't. And then so I want to maintain that flexibility with my body by doing my exercises. I love spinning. I love doing some some hard work. I love to walk outside. I love to do my yoga. My yoga is like basic of everything. Face yoga and yoga is like the basics of everything for me. But just to have the fact we're talking about not just the face and the muscles and the skin. I also teach people how to take care of your skin with what you're with what you're drinking, eating. When you're bringing the food and the liquids in your body, what are you bringing in your body? So you have to question yourself also. I just
Yeah.
wanted to show you one quick something about the skin. Right now, our muscles are a little bit like spaghettis
Yes.
because we're not used to using our muscles.
Yes. Which you're going to
Because if
show
you
us.
don't use,
I'm so excited.
if you don't use your muscles, you lose them actually.
Yeah.
Let me just show you something. Right now, the muscles are a little bit really like spaghettis. There's no tone to it. This is the skin.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
like volcanoes, those are the wrinkles in the
Yeah.
sagging skin. So by toning the muscles, you're able to tone the muscles, creating more structured muscles, allowing the skin to become straighter and allowing to loosen up all the wrinkles in the sagging skin.
Yes, I sort of sense that as creating a lot of, well, energetic flow, blood flow, and also buoyancy. A sense of buoyancy within the skin itself.
Because we're bringing in the oxygen and the nutrients to the muscles.
I love it.
Which is quite new because the collagen and the elastin reproduce themselves 40 days in your 40s. It takes them to reproduce 50 days in your 50s and 60 days in your 60s.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
So the more you're using them, the better off you are.
Yes, you are. So what I wanted to teach you, I know we were talking about the exercises to do with our masks because we're going to be using them a little bit right now. I think another year or so. So I'd like to introduce you to one of the basic exercises of face yoga called the Big O. Why the Big O? Well, because it allows us to bring in the sun, the blood system to create a better circulation in the face and allows to work on the zygomatic muscles, which are the laugh lines, as some people call them. And I really want to show you because I'm very visual. So I want to show people what exactly we're talking about. These are the zygomatic, major and minor.
Cool.
Okay?
Yes.
Realize how it's touching the lips.
Yes.
A lot of older people, their smiles are like this.
Right, because they're not exercising these muscles. They've just forgotten.
All singers, all actors, directors need to maintain that muscle flexible. And we're going to be working also on the lower part, the eye bags.
Okay. Let's do it.
That's the Big O. So let's start. It's two movements in one. First one. You know when you're yawning?
Yes.
Right? The first one we're yawning.
Okay.
We're going to keep the face straight and the eyes are going to the ceiling, not the face, just the eyes.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to show you and then we're going to do the exercises with the masks.
Okay, great.
Are you okay with that?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's breathe in. First of all, let's take a deep breath. I'm going to ask you to breathe in from the nose. Very slowly. And exhale from the nose. We like to ground ourselves. Face yoga, everything is done with gentleness, respecting your body.
Okay.
So the Big O, Christy. Let's breathe in. We're going to be breathing in and breathing out for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Breathe in with the jaw and the eyes to the ceiling. Very good. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. Breathe in. One more time.
Okay.
Breathe in. Eyes to the ceiling. And let go. Breathe in. Let the blood circulate afterwards. Mm-hmm. What did you feel?
Well, couple of things. At first, that resistance to drop the jaw fully. Like, oh, I haven't been here in a while. There's 10 degrees more. Oh, there's 10% more. Okay, so that was really nice. It's like, oh, I haven't hung out in that range for a while. So I can really feel the value of that. And then I know from my background how the optic nerve and the eyes, like just to take them into a different direction of that hard look up just felt so good to take focus elsewhere and just if you kind of feel that washing of stress leave your body, which I know, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. That's
Wonderful.
it. You really experienced that. Thank you.
So that's just one exercise. We did the big O twice, 10 seconds, which is a total of 20 seconds.
And I can do that with my mask on easily.
Absolutely. I'll show you in a second. I just want to explain to you something very quickly.
Yes.
We do some research. Amongst the research, Christy, is through a thermographic machine. Are you familiar with it?
I am not, no.
It allows us to see how the blood flows in the body.
Okay.
So we naturally verify the head. So let me show you. This was you about 5 minutes ago. Do you see the red spots? That's because we swallow.
Yes.
That's normal. There's a movement in that area.
Yeah.
The eye area, because we're blinking all the time. So it's normal. There's a movement there.
Yes.
So what we just did is the big O, Christy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I put it upside down. Sorry. The big O. This is the whole, this is 30 seconds. 3 times 10 seconds, which is 30 seconds. Look, it also, well, this is, he's wearing a sweater, but it allows us to see how the blood flows even up to the head.
Yes. Right into that frontal lobe. Wow. Thank you.
Yep.
Wow. What a shift in 30 seconds.
This is only 30 seconds. So imagine doing 5 to 8 minutes a day through your routine, whatever you're doing in the morning, in the afternoon, sometimes at night, whatever you're going through in your day, you allow it to incorporate it easily. And it's so much fun. You feel so much better. Oops, I lost you. Okay.
Well, what? I know
you're good.
Oh, are we still together?
Let's do the big O together. How's that?
Yes.
Then I'll show you the other one. So I'm just going to show you that we can do the exercises waiting in line. You can do the exercises driving your car, wearing your mask. If you can go in my ear. Okay, so everybody ready? Okay, so let's do the big O together. So breathing in, drop the jaw, eyes to the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. It's going to give you a beautiful, radiant face. Now we're in November. You'll be ready for Christmas. Hopefully, we'll be able to see more family. A more radiant face. We're going to be loosening up all the wrinkles. Well, for this particular, we're working on the eye bag area and the nasolabial folds. Okay?
Yes. One thing that is really cool that I love about that is instead of checking your phone in the grocery store aisle and like still focusing and ramping up your system constantly, instead you could easily and effortlessly just take a break.
Yes.
Add all that blood flow to the face.
Exactly.
Rejuvenate yourself so that when you get to being able to work again, you feel more energized for it.
More energized, you feel rejuvenated, you feel back to your core.
Yes.
Remember, get back to your core.
Yes. Okay,
Second
let us
exercise.
do this one. Yes, please.
The nasolabial folds lift up. The reason why I picked this one is because, as I mentioned, we're not smiling as much. So I want to keep up that smile. By keeping up that smile, we're working on the mouth muscle. That mouth muscle is super important to keep flexible and also makes you feel good. Okay?
Yeah, okay, awesome. The blue, so we're working on around the mouth. Okay, thank you.
So
once upon a time I taught anatomy and now I can't even remember. I was like, what's that thing called? So
what it's going to be done, we're going to be lifting up the cheek area and we're going to be also working on the nasolabial folds. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff at the same time, but it's so you feel so much better afterwards. Anyways, tell me how you feel. The upper lip is going to cover the upper teeth. The lower lip is going to cover the lower teeth. Yeah. A little bit like, when you see older people with no dentures, it's a little bit the same thing. So let me show you. So let's breathe in and you smile.
Oh.
Smile. Continue for 10 seconds, breathing in, breathing out from the nose. And release. Breathe in. One more
I can
time.
tell I haven't used those muscles in a while. I need to work on that.
Complimenting, and you're laughing all the time, Christy. So you're going to be able to keep that beautiful smile going on for years. So let's breathe in.
Okay.
Breathe out, release.
Wow, I can really feel the value of that. Yeah.
What did you feel?
Well, just that, I can feel the imbalance of right to left, how one side is stronger than the other. So it's really nice to feel that and be like, oh, wow, I really need to tone that left side a little bit more. It's getting a little sleepy. Right? But then also just, again, using muscles in a nice, different, nourishing way, especially in the face. There's something about that does feel very restorative. So thank you. Yeah.
So let me show you. Let's do it with the mask.
All right. Cool.
Okay. I showed you. We're going to be doing it together. So remember, the breath is at the center of face yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe
Into the nose. Yes.
Breathe in. And do the exercise. You see, it doesn't even show.
Mm-mm.
Come out, breathe out. Oh my goodness. Somebody at the door.
I love that. How perfect timing was that, though? Do you need to get that?
So sorry.
Don't be sorry. This is called life.
Oh my God. Okay. The third one is the neck and jaw shaper. That is so important.
Yes.
We have, let me show you, the muscles for the neck.
You have a gorgeous bell, by the way.
I'm sorry?
You have a gorgeous front door bell. I love that. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Yes. Let me show you. This is the plasma muscle. Look how it goes through the jaw area and all the way clings to the bone.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is an area that gets so tight for people. I can't even tell you.
Yes, it does. And also we can also work the inner parts of these muscles, and also this for the double chin.
Yes. Awesome.
So let me show you. I'm going to get closer so you can see. I wore this purposely to show you my whole neck. This exercise really tones up the jaw area. So I'm just going to explain to you what, again, it tones it up, but you purposely, it's important if you can do the sound, but don't do the sound when you're waiting in line. So let me just show you. So we're going, so it's just the lower part of the jaw that's really, we're moving the whole part. We're just moving the lower part of the jaw. So look at my muscles.
Yeah.
Should have put up my hair. Can you see?
Yes, I can. I can see the movement up and down. So yeah.
It goes all the way down. So,
okay.
Let's do it together.
Oh, this is a little harder. All right. Okay, here we go.
It is a little harder, but it's okay. Really concentrate, yes. And exaggerate the movement. Just put up your chin slightly. You can do 3 sets.
Practice.
It does.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
Okay. But everything takes practice. We're not used to using these muscles, Christine.
Yes. Oh, that's good. This is an area I know just stores a ton of tension. I know there's a lot of women in their 40s and 50s struggling with thyroid issues, sometimes as early as their 30s. And just having the exercise and motion through the throat area, if you've had trouble communicating, all of the different places of value by getting this area of your body moving and not stagnant just feels super important, powerful, and empowering on a physical and mental level. Yeah.
Yes, so much so. So let's try with the mask.
Okay. We'll finish with this one.
Yes. So let's breathe in. You don't have to make the sound. We understand each other. You're waiting in line or whatever. So breathe in. Release. Breathe in. So I gave you 3 exercises that can be done anywhere with the mask. Nobody's going to know about the secret. Face yoga is a secret that needs to be known.
Yes, it does. And may I just share one last piece on a body level there with my background in orthopedic rehab. Toning that system in this way, I could act through the breath with that quick staccato breath. I could also feel that engagement and that movement through the pelvic floor at the same time, the diaphragm, the throat diaphragm, and the pelvic floor. So as a woman who's maybe feeling like they're losing their center, their strength, their core, I could see value in just practicing this in the grocery store line, having benefit to their whole body. So I just love that.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. But also, you can also work out with your stomach area anyways. So
yeah.
So
what a powerful benefit. Yes, thank you. Is there any last word of wisdom you want to share? I know we've gone a little bit over our time today, but this is really, really practical. So thank you, and highly valuable. So I love it. And if people want to watch the second half, just watch the exercises, that's totally fine. But you've shared just some wonderful information with us. So any last words of wisdom?
I would just like to say, yes, it's possible to reconnect with your body. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to love yourself a little bit more. Being a mom, being a woman, first of all, I always put myself at the last on my list, which brought me burnout. And I said, it's enough. There's got to be another way to live. And I think it's a wonderful way to reevaluate who you are at any age and allow to become who you are at that point of your life. And I would like to offer your viewers a free video, Radiant Face Ritual to wake up your face in the morning.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to post that in the broadcast notes and the comments below so that everyone can go ahead and download that and watch that. That would be wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Christy. That was so much fun.
That was so much fun. I'm just so darn glad we actually got this going this time to connect. Excuse me. I have to take my sip of my water. Hang on one second. And just that we're getting this information out to a whole number of viewers, and that they're going to have that opportunity to reconnect with themselves and their body through the work that you're doing. And I'm so grateful for that and that you're here today.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And you can, if they wanted to have more information, they can just reach me at faceyogapassion.com.
Perfect. So faceyogapassion.com. Plus, you'll be able to click the link for the free gift of the video as soon as we're finished the broadcast, and I get that up. Just catch the replay. And by all means, give us a comment after the fact if you've watched, and let us know what stood out to you the most, which exercise you're most likely to use.
Yes.
And just let us know how that's going.
I would love to know.
Here. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you so much, and you have a wonderful rest of your day in Montreal.
Thank you. You too, BC. Bye, BC.
And we'll see you soon.
Ciao. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Christy.